Life in a trench, I'd like to explain in one word: horrific. It's mud, it's death, it's rats, it's stench, and soldiers develop an attitude in a trench that everybody is going to die.
Alright, hey folks, it's me, Barky. Welcome back. I've been gone for a really long time. I did put up a video on Monday the 14th just explaining where I've been, but I've been in my end of year exams, and I mean like end of the study year, because in South Africa we say end of year, and it literally means the end of the year. But in England it's end of the studying part of it. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I've been writing exams, just finishing that up, getting all my assignments done, because I'm about to go into second year after this holiday. So I've been away. I'm back with videos completely back in the schedule. I am doing a giveaway, so if you want to be part of that giveaway, go ahead and look at the video that I put up. It'll explain what you need to do to be part of it, but it is a giveaway for Rimworld if you want to take part in it. I'm not going to put that in the title because I don't want to bring in a whole lot of randoms to the channel, but if you are new, welcome. Thank you for joining the channel in the time that I've been gone. I didn't quit YouTube or anything like that. So anyways, to get things started, I'm back to Rimworld mods, and we've been sent one of my favorite mods that I've seen in a really long time. And I say favorite mod about a lot of things. You know, a lot of mods come across as my new favorite mod. But I really love this mod for a lot of reasons. I'll get into those now. Obviously, I made that beginning video with it, and that was really cool to like mess around with that. I think it's from the movie Horses, where I got the sound effects from, and that was a really cool movie. But this is the mod Trenches. As you can see over here, by the look of these things over here, you can see they are trenches, and I've got the Kaiserschlecht armor on, made by Chicken Pluck and Oddstromans. So this is not part of the mod. And you can see I've built a trench over here. I tried to make it look like a normal trench, I guess, in a way. Like, I put this very rudimentary power. You can see the cables going along the floor. There's mud in random places, boxes with stuff in them. I did have a little table before, but I removed it just so you guys can see and get a feel for the mod. So as you can see, we've got little machine guns set up over here, barbed wire and stuff like that. That is all added in by the mod. And I've gone ahead and made these three things over here just to kind of show off everything that the mod adds, including flooring, the mortars that it adds, the 3 different types of machine guns. There's actually 6 in total, and I'll explain why I say 3 now. You get these Howitzers, you'll recognize the Howitzer, and then you get the 50mm anti-tank gun. So I'm going to get started with the weapons, because obviously that's what people really, really like. So to start it off, we go over here into the Trenches tab, which is a new tab in the Architect menu. And you can see all the guns on the right over here. You do need to research these things, so please do keep that in mind, that you will be needing to, oh no, it's not that one. You will be needing to research them, so keep that in mind when you're doing this. In the beginning, I think you'll only have access to Trench Dirt and No Man's Land. Anyway, so let's start off with the MG 0815, which is this one over here. There are 2 variants of it, one with sandbags and one without. It's just how much cover it provides behind it. So let's bring in someone to come and use it, and we can mess around with it. Let me... Alright, so I'm gonna use that one. Man, listen to the sound of that. Ah, it just sounds so good. It sounds so good. We can take a look at its stats in a moment. Unfortunately, we hit someone. HFX, even with the German power armor on. Man, this gun just sounds so badass. All the weapons and the sound effects in this mod just sound so incredibly good. Okay, so I can't actually take a look at the stats like that. Let me see if I can spawn on in like this. 0815. So this is not how you usually get these weapons. This is actually invisible because it's sort of breaking the game in a sense. We can take a look at the stats over here. Instead of having to look into the files, this gives us a more accurate depiction of it. So it does 10 damage per shot. It has decent accuracy as long as you're not too close, but the accuracy is best in the short range. Cooldown of 2 seconds, which is pretty good. Warm up of 2 seconds, which is also very good. And then it shoots 12 burst shots, which is awesome. That's incredibly decent. That's actually a very good gun just off the bat. And it's only 150 steel and 4 components. That's actually incredibly good. It is manned, so just keep that in mind. You do actually have to man them. Alright, so let's go with the MG34. Set it up. Unfortunately, we're probably gonna hit someone. Let's fire this thing. Oh man, that is just some orgasmic sounds right there. Alright, let's take a look. So this is the MG34. Let's hear that one more time. Oh, absolutely badass. Alright, let's spawn one in. 34. Let's bring you in over here. Damn it. Too many invisible guns on the floor. Alright, so this is pretty much the same as the 08 in a sense. If you're too close, it's not accurate at all. Best at short range. 2-second cooldown, damage 12 per shot. Warm-up is 3 seconds, but it shoots a lot faster. So that's nice. Check the range on this. They're both 30, which is decent. Alright, so finally we have the MG42. And if you ever play Call of Duty 2, this was the gun you wanted. This gun was completely broken. I remember playing Carantan with this map. And just messing around with this beast. Oh. Man, what a beast of a gun. It sounds so sexy. Alright, let me give this guy a break. So we can take a look at the MG42. 42. 450 rounds per minute. Accuracy is the best out of them all. Range cooldown is 1.5 seconds. If you're too close, it's not very accurate at all. Damage is 12. So it's not that much of a jump up between the guns, which is interesting. So let's compare their prices quickly. Alright, so this is 150 steel 4 components, which is actually very good for what it gives you. That is an incredibly good gun. Then the 34 is 150 steel and 10 components, which I think... No, I think if you have 2 of these, rather. If you have 2 08s instead of 34s. And then the MG42 is 200 steel and 15 components. I don't think that's worth it at all, but I guess we'll have to see. Then you get 3 variants of them, so you get all of them with sandbags. And what this does is allows you to put them down like so, and then connect the sandbags provided with the mod, which comes with its own sandbags, which I'll talk about just now. And you can connect them like that, which allows me to do stuff, wait, where are they? Stuff like this, where you see it looks as if they're part of the trench, and people can stand in the trench and actually use them, which is one of the nicest features of this mod, because obviously the trenches give you ridiculously good cover. It's 80%, which is huge. 80% cover, that is absolutely massive. Alright, so that's for the bullet styled weapons. Next up we can take a look at the explosive styled ones. So we have the medium range mortar, the long range howitzer, and the 50mm anti-tank gun. So let me go ahead and spawn some structures over here. Actually, let's just put a wall down and go ahead and give them a try. So let's take some mortar grenades. Let's spawn some grenades in here. Also set force target. Let's bring it down over here. Did you hear that? Sounds like a beautiful song playing. That was on 2x speed, by the way, so I could just speed it up a little bit. Oh man, what? Oh, it destroyed the target. Whoops. All right, that's pretty. Oh, we can actually just put it on the floor. Fantastic. All right, so it's a decent range, which is good. Next up, we can take a look at the howitzer, which takes howitzer shells. Just want to check the spelling. I can put you down over here. Let's go ahead and fill you up. Alright, listen to this. That is right. Oh my goodness. The sound effects for this is just so insane. Alright, it's gonna fire. Man, it is just so badass. All these guns and everything. It's so cool. Alright, so next up we have the 50mm anti-tank shell, which we need. Anti-tank gun, excuse me. This is probably my favorite part of this whole mod. And I'll explain why in a second, if you can't see already though. Yeah. Yeah, that Call of Duty sound. Alright, so anyways, while it's busy reloading, we can actually take a look at why I think this is my favorite mod. I mean, my favorite part of this mod. Look at the detail on this gun. You can see the rivets in the metal. This looks almost real. In fact, the entire mod, and I put this down on a cloth floor just so we could take a look at them. The entire mod is so beautifully made. It is absolutely stunning. Let me put down a Howitzer over here. Turn on fast ecology so we can skip to a decent time of day. Get you guys a decent floor. Let's take a look at the Howitzer. Look at this thing. It is absolutely stunning. Let me go ahead and make him man it quickly. Just so we can turn it that way. Alright, you free to go. You can take a look at this thing. It looks absolutely beastly. But not only that, you recognize it instantly. Who doesn't recognize the look of a Howitzer? Oh, one of the most iconic weapons in the war, and you can recognize it just like that. And it's so cool. It's the same thing with these anti-tank guns. It looks like what you expect them to look like. And this looks like a very nice... It's got a very nice texture to it, and the cell shading is done perfectly. I'm not going to go on for too long, because then people say I'm rambling, and I am. But I really do love the look of this mod. Everything is done beautifully well. All of these look absolutely fantastic. And the video's not doing it justice, just by the way, YouTube encodes videos down. But you can see just how good they look. Anyways, let me get back into defenses. So the trenches, which is obviously what the mod is about. So you get two different types of trenches. You get the steep trench, like this. And then you get the regular trench. Although good luck trying to find a difference in the look of them, because they look pretty darn similar. It's just one looks almost a little bit darker at the bottom. But this is what they look like when you put them up against each other like this. You can see that the steep trench almost just, it's a bit more concave, I think is the English word, where it just goes down a bit more sharply, which is nice. And it takes a little bit longer to walk over, I think. Yeah, so that's very interesting. But that is the difference. There are about 4 different types of trenches that you can get, but the reason for that is because when you build them, so say for example we have trench southwest in here. If you're making a south side of your trench, or if you're making a western side of your trench, like that, they will connect up like so. And if you want to go ahead and do it with the, where's North Trench? Northeast, like this, they'll connect up like that. And then you have a trench in the middle, which there is a floor that you can use to mark it as one. And as you can see, this is a trench. It looks like a decent one. Next up, we have the razor wire, the barbed wire, which you can zone around your trenches like that. Although I don't think you'd want to do this. You'd want to maybe put them over here. But it's totally up to you how you want to do it. But this is the barbed wire in the mod. It doesn't do any damage. It just slows people down greatly, which is awesome. The speed on these razor wires is cut down by 28%, which is incredibly slow, which is nice. And then you have 2 other types of floors. You get trench dirt and then no man's land. So we have trench dirt over here. This entire map is made out of it. And then next to it, we have no man's land. Is what this looks like over here. But you can see lots of craters in the floor and stuff like that. Obviously pockmarked from war and stuff, which is really awesome. Very, very cool. A lot of thought has gone into this mod, so I'm glad to see it's doing as well as it is. And then finally, you get the new sandbags, which is a type of sandbag that you can make using cloth. So you can actually fill this up with cloth, which is good. It only gives you 50% cover, which is not as good as the default sandbags like these ones over here, which is at 65%, but still incredibly cost effective if you've been hunting a lot and stuff like that. It's nice to have this. And then ultra, finally, you get ammo crates, which I just realized I missed, but you can put them down and you can store ammo inside them. They look cool. Definitely look awesome. As I said though, I'm not doing this mod justice by showing you guys this video. Please go ahead and download it right now and go send the mod maker some love. Go tell him you saw it in one of my videos if you want. I don't mind, you can go say whatever. But it is absolutely stunning. I would love to see more stuff out of this guy. And then the armor I was using, just by the way, I was using the Kaiserschlecht armor made by Outstruments and Chicken Plucker. I believe that's how you say it. Something like that. But yeah, anyways, this is the Trenches mod. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will be back with more videos if you guys enjoy this sort of stuff. And I've been gone for the last while, so I'm sorry about that. Anyways, have a fantastic day, folks. I will see you soon. Hey, thank you very much for making it to the end of the video. It's really, really awesome of you. I've got a Discord server that's free for all to join if you'd like to come and have a chat with me or anyone else. And I've also opened up a Patreon page to help fund my videos, so if any of those interest you, please go ahead and take a look at the description. Have a great day, and thank you very much for watching.